Thank you all for joining. I expect we might get a couple of people joining in just a few minutes, as these things usually have different people joining at different junctions. I like to do these every quarter just to give you a flavor for what's coming up. As a light introduction, my name is Simon Hammond. I'm the CEO of Relax Gaming, and with the aim to present in not much time, just to give you a flavor for what's cooking in Q3 from Relax. With me, I am joined by my colleague, Daniel Escala, who will also be partaking in a review of a key component, an exciting component of the Relax portfolio and offering. So, just a light note, by the way, we record the session, so just to be aware of that, and then we obviously send that out as well to those who couldn't attend. But just to be aware, we do record the session. So the idea here is just to give you a flavor for what's cooking on the Q3 roadmap and highlights. I'm proud to say we've just launched and it's available on the client area, the latest Q3 roadmap featuring all the Relax games and also our Silver Bullet partners for the upcoming Q3. And as always, we complement this with a highlights document. So if you don't have time to scan through detailed game sheets and information, the highlights gives you the nuts and bolts of what's cooking, what's coming out, some quotes from RPOs to tell you what's special about them and the key features. So if you want to get a quick snapshot, the roadmap and the highlights document are great sources of information for that. So yeah, if you haven't got your latest version and copy, please go to the Q3 roadmap on the client area. And if you haven't got access to the client area, please request it and we will obviously approve. So moving forward, I'd like to give the floor to my colleague, Daniel Escala, to give you a overview on Dream Drop jackpots.
Sounds good. Hi, everyone. You can do the next slide right away, Simon.
Sure thing.
Sure. So we're super excited about Dream Drop. We appreciate all our operators have been supportive of us to help us make this a success. As I think this is actually the best launch of a jackpot product on the market to date. We have 18 games live already after a year of live, and we actually have 9 millionaires now in a year and a month, which is a crazy high frequency. And looking at what we were planning when we launched the product, when I was doing the sales series, is the high frequency. As you all know, there are competitors that have bigger jackpots, 20 million, almost 30 million in prize pools. At Relax, we felt that that's not what we're about. We don't want to have one winner every year. We'd rather have a high frequency, a lot of players winning, having life-changing amounts, which also of course helps operators to more operators will have an actual winner every year, for PR purposes and whatnot. So we're super excited about it, and we really look forward to the next year. And I'll update a little bit of what's cooking and some upcoming changes and what we believe is going to be a even stronger next year. So high frequency was one of the key components of Dream Drop, but then also high action. A lot of these other legacy jackpots, they get very exciting when they're at a high amount, but then when they reseed, they go down to, let's say, 10 or 20% of the high value, and that becomes a little bit of an issue. Why will players be playing the jackpot when it's low? So the high frequency combined with our high action, key point here is having the highest reseed on the market. So when the jackpot falls out, it starts at a high level. When we launched Dream Drop, we actually had 60% as our lowest point for a reseed. Now we're actually in the coming weeks we're actually upgrading this, so we are gonna be raising this to 75%. So you can imagine somebody wins a few million, and it reaches extremely high. So there's not much time going between the actual jackpot wins, which is one of our key things here with delivering a high value product to our operators. If the jackpot goes out every 6 to 7 weeks, it's a high frequency and it's always hot. It gives more chances as well for the operators to actually get benefits from the jackpot. What we believe here is that our product is a net positive. We want to bring products to the market that actually helps our operators to grow and increase actives and revenue per user. So we're very super happy with the first year. Also here with us, we're not taking any premium fees as some others are doing. So the margin is actually it's about 70% better than the current market leader on the market with the biggest jackpots, which you can guess who it is. Next slide, Simon, please. When we launched Dream Drop, we had this plan of raising the Dream Drop level every second win with 500,000. We actually changed this recently, and we're reconfiguring the system. So the mega now will actually be capped at 3 million. And the reason being here that we don't want the product over time to become more of a legacy product. As Dream Drop would be leveling up, the amount of time between the jackpots was just increasing. So we come to a decision pretty recently here that let's focus on creating more millionaires. And we felt that 3 million is a nice number, which is life-changing for, well, I would say 99.99.9% of all people. So that we feel that is the right move for the coming year, and we're gonna have more chances for the operators to have the jackpot in super hot mode, which is one of the key points for actually delivering value. And I'll go through a little bit about that in upcoming slides. And worth mentioning also is that the 75% receipt guarantee is also applicable for the major. Now, most players and people focus a lot on the mega. That's a big amount and the life-changing amount. However, looking at the major with a 50,000 must win, which is very frequent as well, it pulls in a lot of traffic as well, and the players are really chasing that one, which I guess it feels a little bit more achievable to win. And we have a win on this almost every third day. So we felt that the product in combination now with the major and the mega with the cap and 75% is gonna further elevate and create more growth in the coming 12 months. Next slide, please. So it's a bit of a recap here. Dream Drop is 5 different jackpots. They're all global compared to some other jackpots, which just has, let's say, the top one as a global one, and the rest are local. As you can see here on the right side, you can see how many winners we've had so far. So the mega here, 9 winners, which is fantastic. I personally really like the winner stories. Asking these guys, how did it feel? Because it's personally one of my dreams is to hit a big jackpot myself, and thinking about how does it feel to actually win. So we've had some really cool answers from the winners, and it's really interesting to see. And we look forward to have a lot of winners in the future as well. I think we're on the major, we're actually up to 116 winners on the major as well, which is a key component as mentioned. Of course, to keep the players balance live, the Rapid Media Maxi plays an important role as well. And as you can see here, that the Rapid, it has fallen out 2.4 million times. The Media almost 300,000, and the Maxi 14,500. So these 5 jackpots in combination creates a very powerful proposition. Yeah. Next slide. So one of the key aspects with Dream Drop, our intention here is to create the most powerful CRM tool for our operators. So one of the key things here is make sure that you have your emails connected to the Relax sendouts, and we have information about when the jackpot goes into hot and super hot mode, and we also have banners and a lot of different templates to use. On the future slide, I'll explain a little bit more the true power of Dream Drop. Reactivation, a lot of operators, or most operators, spend a lot of money on acquiring players. It might be a cost per player on 150 to I don't know, 250 euros. And then of course players lapse. So looking at some public reports, a key operator might have 7% of their active database actually playing in a given quarter. So there's a tremendous value and potential in those lapsed players that haven't been playing. Of course, everybody's trying to reactivate players, using Starburst free spins or deposit bonuses or whatnot. Now, the key thing here is with Dream Drop is the most powerful tool, as I see it, to actually reactivate players. And if you haven't taken up on reactivation with Dream Drop yet, do contact your account manager. We'll be happy from Relax side to sponsor your first reactivation test, because we're very confident that you're going to be very happy about the results and basically integrate that or incorporate that into your normal CRM activities. Okay, next slide, Simon, please. This is an example here. Watch the video first. Most players, of course, they have accounts on a lot of different sites, and often get emails or SMS messages saying, hey, come back to the site. You have 10 spins on Starburst or 100% bonus up to whatever amount. Now there's a saturation there. Players, they get a little bit fed up. They've done that so many times, it doesn't really attract them. Now the key thing with Dream Drop here is, as the jackpot gets closer to the must-win level. So as you can imagine, let's say the Dream Drop jackpot is at 2.9 million, and the message goes to the player saying, like in this example here, hey, we haven't seen you around in a while. Have you seen Dream Drop is currently at 2.9 million? One lucky winner is going to walk away before it reaches 3 million. Log in today for your free chance. You have free spins waiting on your account. Now, most players have this dream of winning that big score. Actually giving them a chance for free to win close to 3 million, and they know somebody is going to win it. That's an extremely, we call it the golden hook here, because it's very difficult to not take up on the offer. Of course, then it's up to each operator after the player goes in and plays the free spins, hit them with other deposit bonus or something different. And the added additional benefit here also is, as the player goes in and plays these 20 spins on let's say Temple Tumble 2 Dream Drop, and he loses those free spins, but he still sees that the jackpot is very hot and very close, somebody's going to win it. Now, the propensity and the probability of somebody actually making a deposit and playing with own money is so much bigger than with normal free spins. So it's one of the key things here we're really trying to educate and spread out to all our operators, and that's why we are offering this reactivation support on the first campaign, just for you guys to see the numbers that some of our operators have been seeing with the extremely high uptake and high percentage of actual depositors of those players who took up on the free spins. So please do reach out to your account manager if you're interested, and we'll hook you up with a good campaign. Okay, next one, Simon, please. Yeah, and we're very excited now as well. Of course, we have 18 games. As you guys know, Temple Tumble and the Money Train series are our top sellers or blockbusters. We finally actually have now Money Train Dream Drop coming. Next slide, Simon, please. Let's show the video first. So we're going back to the root. Back to the roots with the Money Train. It's the original, but we call it Origins here. It's a revamped version of the first Money Train. However, of course, we're not just adding Dream Drop on top of the original without adding any new flavor to it. So we have some new special symbols, and it's a revamp of the classic, basically, which we feel has a lot of wings and should be doing very good numbers for everybody. So super excited about that. It's live now on the 8th of June. So it's gonna be very exciting to see how that performs. Okay, next slide, please. And of course, we're keeping the roadmap very hot and interesting with great titles. Dead Man's Trail, one of the games that has the best KPIs when it comes to retention and return to game. Really excited about that. Myth Marauder, Pinata Popper, and Cluster Tumble. So very exciting roadmap as well in the coming months, which we feel is of course essential to getting more players to try out Dream Drop product and understanding what it is. Yeah, final slide, I think. From the 26th of June to the 1st of July, we have a 50K network promo where we're giving out 50,000 euros to the players from Relax point of view. Make sure to opt into this before the 8th of June if you guys are interested. It's a very good network promotion, and helps getting more players and reactivation of lapsed players as well. And we actually have one here where the operator that has the biggest win on a jackpot during this period from the 8th until the 1st, we are offering a custom 5K tournament and cash drop as well as a small side pot to the operators as well. So really exciting, and thank you all those that have Dream Drop already. Thank you so much for the support. Those that don't have it, please do reach out. For us, we view this as the #1 jackpot on the market, and it should be taking market share and being a must-have product on site, and really help the CRM departments and increasing the total revenue and active player base, which is of course a key component here. Right. Thank you so much. I think that's it. It's over to you, Simon.
Good stuff. Thank you very much. Yes, very excited, especially with Money Train Origins coming up and the roadmap for Q3. And hopefully, we just had a recent mega winner, and hopefully we won't be waiting too long before our next. So yeah, keen to see what the next year brings in terms of the total number of jackpot winners and megas, and yeah, and our next milestone, which would be cool. So of course, it's not just Dream Drop that we're launching within the next quarter. We have a plethora of top performing network releases. I would say this, but I believe that Q3 is actually coming up to be one of our strongest ever roadmaps, actually, in terms of content. I'm excited just to give you a sneak peek now of what's cooking under the hood. We have 2 titles coming very soon. The live date in the first is called Tori Tumble on the 8th of August. If you're familiar with Temple Tumble Megaways and our Tumble series, we have another installment in there with a very unique gamble feature, extra lives and extra spins, and it's quite an interesting take on the Tumble series, but familiar, so Tumble players will be excited to try that out. So graphically, it looks beautiful as well, and I think the game will do very, very well. But coming out on the 8th of August is another game in the Tumble franchise from Relax, albeit with an effective and nice twist. And on the 5th of September, we also have Joker Split. Joker games are, of course, very prevalent in the market and perform, especially in the Scandinavian market. But this one has a nice twist where non-winning wilds will be reactivated in respins, and you can really start accumulating the wins quite nicely. So Joker Split, more of a classic style game with a twist, especially for the Scandinavian market. We feel this will resonate well. But our star pick of the current quarter is actually a Casino Daddy collaboration. As you all may or may not know, we have worked very closely with the streamer community over previous years. We have done 4 games with Casino Grounds, and very much have enjoyed that process, enjoyed that collaboration, and we wanted to extend this further now with different streamers, different player bases, different impacts, and different sort of inputs into the game design principle. And Sloth Tumble will be arriving on the 25th of July, and it's a 6x6 ways game, pretty volatile, 100k max times bet, max coinciding win. So a volatile game, but with a playful theme, a familiar type of game flow, so the Ninja Fruit style. But this is an exciting collaboration that we have together with the Casino Daddy team. And it's been a very fruitful, excuse the symbol pun, production, and we're looking forward very much to the launch. So excited to see what Sloth Tumble will do, and it's our star pick of the quarter in that sense. You may have seen from our roadmap, this is a big tease here, but it's we have Money Train 4 launching on the 20th of September, and this has been termed the last stand. So this could be the last game in the Money Train series. So Money Train 4, as you can see here, we haven't included the full length of information about the game, but I can tell you this: it's got 20 features. It's 150,000 X bet. So our most volatile in terms of payout production to date, and our most feature-rich production. And it has a nice few twists in terms of the gameplay. So it's going to be very familiar to the Money Train enthusiasts, but with an extra spice, extra twist, and definitely going to feel like we put all the production value in making Money Train 4 a fantastic looking production and unique production for the players to be excited about. As you may know, Money Train 2, Money Train 3 were lauded as pretty much games of the year when they were launched, and we have no doubt that Money Train 4 is both different, but also even graphically richer and more exciting than all the previous installments. And we're very excited about what September could be and the feedback from the players. Because Money Train 4 is so special, we'll actually be launching our own webinar specifically around Money Train 4, which will give all the features, the functionalities, a little bit of behind the scenes from our designers, from our game POs, to really give you the information about the production, because we feel that this is definitely special and it will be arguably one of the most anticipated games from any supplier in the industry within 2023. So we're super excited about it. It's the post-summer launch, 20th of September. It's probably good to get into your calendars or mindset now about campaign planning and maximizing the launch and hype around Money Train 4. And I'm sure when you see it, you won't be disappointed in the production. I just want to touch upon some information where you can get this from your account managers. We're running a promotion on what we call Lobby Legends. That's 50% off license fees on selected games. Some of these games here have been chosen specifically because they are games that have performed well, but actually when we chose them, they're not because they look good, but we feel that on specific KPIs, on retention rates, on stickiness rates, they actually perform disproportionately higher than some of the other games in the portfolio. So we've taken a selection of games where we offer a discount for you in August of 50% if you take, I believe, three games and push the promotion. So please get that information from your account manager. Please review the list and select some very high sticky, highly retention portfolio games for you to position in your portfolio over August. So Lobby Legends, just want to make a light note that it's an exciting promotion that we're running in that month. And that's it. That rounds off the quarter. We're excited with the portfolio coming out, some top Dream Drop content, some really exciting network content. I'm sure everyone's excited to see what we've got cooking for Money Train 4. Some great promos coming out and some real network side of things, but also discounts on offer.